All right, we're ready now.
All right.
All right. So we got Petey Brown on today, the Prince of Party Midwest professional wrestler. Yeah, pretty much wrestled everywhere in Minnesota, but right about now he's done a lot of traveling, and yeah, he likes to party. That's his main thing. So yeah. So yeah, what's been going on so far, Petey?
Well, this weekend we got a big show with AWF. We're in Elk River at the Elk River High School, 7 p.m. It's the 16th year. It's always my favorite AWF show. One, because it's close, so I don't have to make a long drive. And two, it's usually a packed gym. This year we've got Ari Davari, Beer City Bruiser, and I get to face my arch nemesis Stonehenge in a match type that I'm not even sure of. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. It's one of those matches that we'll see what happens kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, he kept on ducking to me. He put a bounty on my head. And I was just like, dude, we're 1-1. We got to square up. And he's like, yeah, well, I get to pick the match. And I was just down for whatever. So we'll see. Could be an Inferno match. It could be a Hell in a Cell. It could be hopefully it's a dance off. So I'll definitely win that.
Yeah.
I've seen Stonehenge dance, and it's not a pretty sight.
Yeah, he seems like a man that wouldn't be the best kind of dancer.
No, man, if it's a dance off or a general hygiene off, I think I've got both those taken care of.
Yeah. That man is a big dude. So
yeah. Big dude, big smell. Call him the big smell.
The big smell.
Yeah.
The big smell, Stonehenge.
Yep.
Yeah. I think so far I've only maybe seen him 2 or 3 times, but yeah, he's pretty big dude, and yeah, he seems like like what you said, he probably not the best dancer, and I don't know, I guess just that's put it at that. So
I feel like even Axe body wash would be an upgrade at this point, but not to bury Stonehenge too much. This dude, legitimately, I've seen it multiple times. He can do a moonsault off the top rope. It's insane. He's like sneaky athletic. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah. That would like kill him. I feel like if he landed on someone after a moonsault, it would at least kill me. So I mean, maybe I shouldn't tell him that. I'm like, that's the way to put me away this weekend. If he lands a moonsault on me, I'm not getting up. I'm done. I don't move out of the way, I'm done.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that move, huh?
Yeah, you do.
All right. Jess, you want to start off with the question then?
I sure do. So, Petey, I read that before you even started in Minnesota, that you actually started in Canada.
Yeah, my first match was for CWE. Danny, or Hotshot, Danny Duggan runs that company. I met him through Primetime Wrestling. He worked there a lot. So I probably wrestled a little too early. I started, I think, wrestling training in August and did my debut in January of 2016. And yeah, he gave me an opportunity. I got to wrestle Tyler Colton, the Canadian Hercules, who's literally like 3 times my size. Like I could be a skeleton. Like his skeleton is probably bigger than me. And he tossed me around. It's my first time in Canada, so it was a lot of fun. I was in Winnipeg at a bar called Rookies. So yeah, it was a great experience. So my first match, I was an international wrestler. So
I believe that match is on YouTube somewhere.
It is. It's on my YouTube channel. I have like a commentary on it too, where I rewatch it. And yeah, so follow PD Party on YouTube. Subscribe, follow, and all that jazz.
All righty.
Yeah, your videos are pretty entertaining. I watch them from here and there, and it's obviously a great way to promote yourself, and then this good way to do fun things, because I mean YouTube's a big social media platform, and it's what everyone's using now. It's what the cool kids do. So
exactly, I love video editing. So like hand in hand, I love acting and video editing. So it goes, and just goofing around with the guys. So
right, yeah. All right. Yeah, I honestly didn't know that you started in the CWE. I've heard of it a little bit, but I didn't know you started in that area. So it's pretty cool to hear. Yeah. What year was that again?
2016.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then the first time I would have saw you would have been like 1 year in, and that was with Steel Domain Wrestling. So
yeah, that was another like one of the first companies that gave me a shot. again, Danny Duggan helped me get in the door, so I appreciate Danny a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I saw him a lot in the Steel the Main too, and he was pretty big, solid dude. And I think saw him watch or face Mitch Paradise a few times or something. So
yeah, they had a lot of fun matches together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, I'll go with the question. Who was your trainer or trainers?
So I had multiple trainers. So I started out the Primetime Wrestling School. It used to be a company called Primetime Wrestling Minnesota. They opened up a camp around 2015, early 2000 or mid 2015. I started with Sterling Bond. We were the first 2 students, and Billy Blaze helped train us, which I love Billy to death, and he definitely trained the basics. But luckily, we had people come in like Darren and Super Thunder Frog. Even Ronnie D came in. Aria came in every once in a while. So we got a lot of guest trainers, and a lot of people just wanted, because there wasn't the academy before then. So a lot of people just wanted to train in an open ring, and they'd be kind enough to, grapple with us, show us the ropes, things like that. And then just be any of primetime shows. We get trained by all the guys on the shows. So did that. And then after that, went to the academy where definitely, redefined or, refined my skills and talents. And I'd say that's probably my main trainers. Learned a lot from Danny. Again, put props to Danny Duggan. He taught me a lot too.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I know. Yeah. There was crazy to think there was a time before the academy, and then the academy started and all the stars kept coming out of there. So yeah. Okay. Jess, you want to go with the question?
Yeah. So what is your favorite city in Minnesota to come and wrestle in?
I mean, I'm still waiting to get on First Ave. I feel like downtown Petey Brown, that should be a layup. So eventually, that's on my bucket list. I've literally I party all the time, like a block away at Sneaky Pete's. So I mean, easy after party opportunity. But I'd say my favorite venue that I've wrestled in, sadly it's not open right now, but the Richfield American Legion, Steel Domain used to run there, AWF ran there. Just a really fun venue. They have live music afterwards. They would always feed us, and it was close to home. It was a short drive, and a lot of friends and family could come out. So that was really cool. So I'd probably say like Richfield is definitely my favorite.
Yeah,
it's cool that you bring that up, because that was, I think the first Steel Domain was the first company that I saw, and they were in the Richfield American Legion, and that was just an awesome place to be in, and the ramp that they had there too. So definitely a memorable venue there for wrestling. So yeah,
fingers crossed it reopens. Right now it's like closed. It was like close to like COVID, and then it was closed for other reasons. So hopefully eventually they'll open back up again.
Yeah, it would be cool for, I don't know if Steel Domain would do another show in there, but it would be cool for any other company to do another show in there, like the AWF or something. So
totally. Yeah, we had a lot of fun matches there with both Steel Domain, AWF. Not so fun fact, though, I did break my ribs in that building, so that was not fun. There's a lot of fun memories to go along with that, though.
Isn't it that's the same building that you faced the system in the Bring Your Own Weapons match, right?
Yep.
That was
a fun match. Took some tacks to the butt. That did not feel good, but besides that,
I watched that entire thing back. I think I just found it one day, and it was definitely a good match and definitely a crazy match. So one
of my biggest rivals.
BB and the system actually had a lot of battles that I can't count how many times you guys faced against each other, but each time that we've seen it, I mean, it was a battle after battle.
Right. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, he's easy to hate, but that's great. He's easy to hate.
Yeah.
It had to be done. Somebody had to come on top at the end of the day.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he got fired from AWF, and he's no longer there.
Yeah, that's true.
And that actually happened at Elk River, the last Elk River show. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That match hurt a lot, but it was fun. It was fun, and he lost. So, I mean,
and he lost.
That was my favorite part. The favorite part of the match is when he lost.
Oh yeah, someone in the comments section says, "Bring the disco ball back."
I'm thinking about it. I've got a manager now, and he might bring it back. We're not sure. We're workshopping it right now, so I'll definitely take that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So who was the easiest worker to work with when working with them the first time?
The first time, like easiest as the match was easy, or easiest to put together a great match?
I guess just easy to put the match together, and then the rhythm of the match, and if it went good or not.
I would still say it's the same person to this day, Darren Corbin, with a close second of Ryan Cruz. I'd say those are my top two.
Yeah. Ryan Cruz is.
All those guys are just insane. They're so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ryan Cruz was insane. So. Yeah, you guys had a small feud, and last summer around June and July, you guys faced for the MIW World Championships. So yeah, I was there for that one MIW event, and then you won the title, and kids went ballistic, and it was definitely a good night. So yeah,
that was a good time. Outside show with packs, it was cool.
Mm-hmm. I think that was my second or third MIW show, so it was definitely cool to go to those. And MIW is definitely a great company, so yeah.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun to work with.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get that. I've still got my rematch for the MIW title. So
Yeah, you got to get that back. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think Scott Story has it now. So I mean, here we go.
Yeah. Is it? Oh yeah, it is Scott Story. So. Mm-hmm.
I've got a lot better chance against Scott Story than I do Josh Price. So I like that.
Yeah. If you can get it Story's the champion. I think actually the next event's it's Scott Story versus Josh Price or something.
So it could flip flop again. Who knows?
Hopefully Story can win, and then you can reclaim the title. So.
I mean, Josh is just like a thick dude. He's literally the record. And again, another person who's like 3 times my size. And Scott, Scott's got like the mind games and stuff with like the Jason mask and whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, both are definitely great, solid dudes though, and wrestlers. So, yeah. All right, Jesse, you want to go with the question?
Yeah. So, there was an episode of SmackDown and where you ran up and hit Roman Reigns. Did Roman know you were gonna do that?
I mean, like our job was just to be Baron Corbin's like personal security as long as he was King Corbin, and I was just trying to stop him. So I gave him a punch. Maybe I should have. I'm not a big throw punch. I usually throw forearms or headbutts or like kicks or things like that. Or I threw a punch that time, and it was the wrong call. And it was when he wore the flak jacket. So I kind of caught him maybe a little in the flak jacket, and I think I just like pissed him off. So then he like wailed me. It was like a clothesline to the side of the head. So it hurt.
That looked like it hurt from seeing the video on YouTube. I mean, the guy even drove you through a table.
Yeah, I mean, he's got me twice. So next time they come back, I got to take on the head of the table.
Mm-hmm.
I think you owe him one.
Yeah, right? Right now I'm sitting at the kiddie table. I'm head of the kiddie table. I'm ready to be head of the man's table. So
oh yeah.
There you go.
Prince of the table.
just give me the match. Just give me the. He still hasn't beat me. He still hasn't pinned me. So I mean.
Yeah. You're undefeated against Roman Reigns, so it's a pretty good record.
Roman Reigns, John Cena hasn't beat me. Seth Rollins hasn't beat me. I mean, I can go on.
Yeah.
Got a lot of matches still to have.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, I watched the clip back, and then you also highlighted a few times in the videos, and that was definitely a big clothesline to the head, though.
It was.
Wailed your arm. Those arms. He's got big arms too, so it's not gonna feel pretty. So.
No, he's a thick boy. I definitely had a mark the next day.
Yeah. I know you and I know for sure Bill Williams was there, and then a couple other Minnesota guys. So that was pretty cool to watch, and especially when Minnesota guys get that attention on the mainstream. So
it's pretty sick.
And speaking of another mainstream, you were also in the crowd at All Elite Wrestling in November for Rampage. How was that for you?
It was really fun. It was cool to be back at Target Center and meet all the guys from AEW. I met some of them with WWE or other places. Like I met Bobby Fish at ROH when I was an extra there, so it was cool to see him again. Obviously, he didn't remember me, but I remembered him. But
yeah,
it was cool. It was a really cool experience. It's fun to be front row, like whether you're a fan or whatever. I'm a huge fan of AEW, so it was a lot of fun. And a girl got tossed into my lap. I made sure my hands were at a very respectful area and tossed her back in. And then I tried to hold Red Velvet back. And the first time she started to pump her leg, so I was holding her back so the match could finish. She pumped it and hit me right in the jaw, and I bit almost through my tongue. Like it just oh man.
Yeah.
I mean, being a fan, I guess, is a contact sport.
Yeah, I didn't see too much of it there because I was on the other side in like the middle, but I didn't look like she's she had to have hit one of you guys with going over the guardrail over there. So
she caught me with the knee. She might be small, but she's definitely ferocious.
Yeah.
She can throw some nice strikes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been watching some of her stuff, and she's definitely really good.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah, I thought she was like a twin sister of Brandy for a sec when I saw her. I'm like, is that Brandy or something?
Right. I think they were together for a while too, where they had they teamed up every once in a while, or they had some kind of association. But
yeah. I know she was the replacement for Brandy when Brandy was pregnant, and then they did that whole Shaq and Jade Cargill Cody thing. So.
That was it. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that definitely was a great night, and first AEW event, and then and to be in Minnesota too. It's I think their third or fourth year now as a company, and they've been running Rampage for I think maybe a year now. So it's cool that they've been to Minnesota now. So yeah.
Hopefully they come back. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I want them to come back. Yeah,
I need my match at Target Center. That's another bucket list.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need to be on Dark.
Right?
Yeah, I was hoping you'd be on Dark. I'm like, you got all these guys here and didn't see Petey, so yeah.
I was hoping so. Maybe next time, but I mean, I was still grateful for the experience. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. It was just cool to see all you guys there. You got the Minnesota guys in the ring, and then you guys at ringside. So yeah,
totally.
Yeah, the System was there too. So
System and Riley Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Riley. Yeah. That was definitely a great night. All right, Jess, you want to go with the question?
Sure. Can you explain to me and Jaron what is it like when, say for example, who's the guy that's in AEW now from Minnesota?
Dante Martin?
He was Airwolf.
Darius Martin.
Yeah. When he got signed to All Elite, what were your feelings on that? Because honestly, you should have been signed by either WWE or All Elite a long time ago. That's how good you are, Petey.
I appreciate that, but Darius and Dante are next level. I'll start with Dante. His athletic, he's just turning 21 or just about to turn 21. This dude has hop better than anybody in WWE, anybody in AEW. His athleticism's great. His body's really coming along. He put on a bunch of weight before he got signed. I actually worked out with him the summer before, and he put in a lot of work. He's even doing the Rock's diet at some points, trying to starve all that food. So he put in a lot of work. He's just a naturally gifted athlete. Darius has one of the best minds, especially for, again, he's really young. He's only 21, 20, or probably I think just turned 22. His mind of putting together matches and sequences is just insane. I thought both were very well deserved. Both these guys have been wanting to do this since they've been little kids. They even set up a ring. They set up a ring multiple times throughout their life in their backyard and just wrestled. There's one, I think it was one year, 4th of July, they set up a ring and we just all hung out on the 4th of July while fireworks were going off. We were just wrestling each other. So long story short, both those guys beyond deserve it. I'm so excited for Darius to get back. I'm so sad that he got injured, but yeah, I'm happy for him. I mean, a high tide rises all ships. So, more Minnesota guys get signed, the more people are going to see us. So, I mean, I think there's a lot of guys that still should be signed from Minnesota. Like JDX should be signed or get a look. I think like Brandon Gore could be a next. Riley Jackson. There'll be a lot of good people. So, I mean, Minnesota's got a really fun scene. So, fans are really lucky to be in Minnesota right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. I also noticed that the kids really seem to enjoy you too when you're out there doing your thing.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, I just try to make people have a fun time. Life's hard enough, so try not to take stuff too seriously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That definitely is cool to see that. Well, both of them at a time being together, and then obviously Darius getting injured. But yeah, like you said, we hope that he can get back there sometime because he definitely, AEW is a missing link without him. He's just a great wrestler. I remember seeing him as Airwolf and Steel Domain 4 years ago in 2017. So yeah, definitely a great wrestler. And then Dante, I didn't know too much about him until he got signed to AEW, but yeah, I went back and saw his old matches, and yeah, he's definitely a great wrestler too. So
yeah, he had a lot of great matches in Minnesota. So go back and look at Angel Dorado matches.
Yeah. I saw some old promos with you and him and AWF, and you guys fought for the AWF title or the TV title or something at one point. So
I get to claim that I was his last match at AWF. So
yeah, definitely a great pedestal to have. So yeah, it's definitely cool that they're doing that. And I remember, in December, he was the main event of First Wrestling, which you were also there too. How was that experience of wrestling and seeing him there too?
I mean, it's always cool. He's like a friend, so it's cool to catch up, see how he's doing. It's just like seeing like an old friend. So it's always fun to be a part of First Wrestling shows too. Just the talent is like next level. Everyone's wanting to put on their best performance possible. So, and it's really well run show.
Yeah. That was actually my first wrestling event. So first. Yeah, it was weird typing that out. I'm like, should I use FIRST first or first or something?
The number first, yeah.
First, yeah. First event. So. Yeah, that was definitely a great event, and then seeing you in the Battle Royal, that was very cool to sit. I think I haven't seen too many Minnesota India Battle Royals, so it was cool just to see all that talent in there. So yeah,
a little inside baseball. Most wrestlers hate Battle Royals because it's just like awkward. It's just a cluster. But like at first, it's fun if you're in such a big stage. Awesome crowd who just like diehard wrestling fans. They always want to bring your A game. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. And then it was also cool when I first heard Bill Williams' song come out. That was really cool, and I know you guys have a friendship. What is your friendship like with Bill?
Bill and I are both some like the older guys. Bill's in his mid-30s. I just turned 30. So I guess we kind of bond over that kind of thing. But he's just a fun guy. He's a really well-educated guy. He's a teacher. And we just have a lot of fun together. Again, we just don't take things too seriously. We just like to goof around. Maybe someday Purple Team can come back. We haven't done our Purple Team tag team in effect. So.
Yeah, that definitely would be cool. All right, Jesse, you want to go with the question?
Yeah. So, does it ever get nerve-wracking for you, knowing what is going on behind the scenes, like at an AWF show? Does it like get frustrating, like when you get there and you're scheduled to go against one guy, but then they come up to you and say you're not wrestling him tonight, you're gonna be in this match?
I mean, sometimes that can be frustrating when stuff like that happens, but you just got to roll with the punches. Just make the best out of the situation. So, it's not too nerve wracking. I mean, like if I was right about to go, and they're like, hey man, you're about to face this guy. Now you're facing this guy. Then I'd be like, oh, okay, like this isn't cool. But I mean, as long as I've got like an hour or so before the match, like just preparing it mentally there. That's no big deal. Again, some guys, I'm like, I hate throwing around the term, but a lot of guys are divas. Just across the wrestling industry, where it's like if one thing doesn't go their way, they turn to sour pitches. They just get like, they just get really salty. So a lot of the guys are younger too. So maybe it's like how they were raised, or just they're very little patience, or they're just used to things going their way. So I'm kind of like, I've had to take on a lot in my life, so it's like I'm just grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be here. I want to like help people out, and I don't want to be the promoter or the audience. I don't want to bring any negativity to it. I think there's enough negativity in wrestling, enough dumb drama, so I try not to bring any of that to the table.
Right. Yeah. Definitely a good thing to think about. So you've obviously had a lot of various different exciting ring gears. Who is your gear maker, and how do you come up with the design?
So designs are usually done by Dave Wheeler here in Minnesota. Either that, or I've had a couple of a guy named Of the Dead. His name's Juan. He's over in California. He does gear he does designs and gear and t-shirt designs for like a bunch of top stars. He's done it for like Sandy Callahan. I know he's done a bunch more, but that was one that came to mind. For gear makers, I've used Enhancement Talent is my favorite gear maker that I've worked with. Sadly, they're not doing it right now. Shout out Enhancement Talent. They're awesome. I've used Craven. He's awesome too. Most recently, I've got some new gear coming. I'm super excited. Dave Wheeler made the design. He helped me work up the ideas. And I got a brand new gear designer. He doesn't have like a brand, but I'm excited to really easy to work with. His name's Alberto, so out of Mexico. So I'm really excited to get some new gear, hopefully by this weekend. Debut at AWF.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's always cool to see your various gears and then gears in general, because, I mean, a lot of different, or a lot of work that goes into the gears of creativity and then who makes it. So I think it's a good thing to shout out different gear makers, because wrestlers wouldn't look as cool if there wasn't any of the cool gear makers. So.
Totally. And you got to invest money into it. It's like you're investing in yourself, and you want to present yourself as the most professional, coolest looking type of person. So.
Yeah. And then, you mentioned Craven Knight. He's looked through his stuff on Break Night Creative on Instagram. He's got so many gears on there. I've kind of been a little bit of an inspiration for what I'm doing right now with the custom figures. So I hope to make some gears of the wrestlers that I know of, the gears that he's made. So,
That'd be sick. Yeah, and also hit up Dave Wheeler, because he does all the customized action figures. He's worked with like Matt Cardona and a bunch of other like wrestlers making their action figures and customized action figures too. So.
Yeah. Jess, you want to go with the question?
Yeah. Last Friday night, me and Jaron had a interview with Aaron Corbin, and he was telling us that his relationship with the AWF is kind of weird, and we didn't really know what he meant by that. Would you care to elaborate any more on what he means by that, or if there's an issue between him and the AWF?
I have no idea. I mean, I know Aaron's like kind of winding down in his career, so it's like I just know he doesn't work there that often. So
yeah, because he was more into because we asked him if he was gonna maybe try to collect a bounty on you, and he is more or less that his relationship with AWF is kind of weird. So
I mean, maybe he's making a bunch of money selling cars. You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
Or related to Conor McGregor some way. I don't know. Maybe he's got some like ties to Conor McGregor. Maybe Conor McGregor's funneling him money or whatever.
He gets a royalty from Conor.
By the way, if you're ever looking for a car, PD.
Right? Shout out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, in the past, I didn't know until he talked about it, but I didn't know that Corbin did those AWF shows, and yeah, it was. Hopefully, we can see him sometime in the future if he ever decides, and if you guys can agree on something. But that was just a topic that we wanted to talk with you since you work with AWF and then you book AWF shows. So, yeah. Yeah. All right. That's a question. It's not totally wrestling related, but what is your favorite video game?
Favorite video game? I probably played Madden the most. I used to like do like the videos on my YouTube and like record and make a whole series out of it. Now I just play it. I still love to play it. So I love franchise mode and things like that. So I'm playing that right now. The new Halo I'm playing too.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen. I've seen. I haven't watched all of it because I'm not much of a football guy, but I've seen just the clips of your Madden football stuff on YouTube, and it's cool to see that you're a gamer and just having fun that way. So yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I try to like throw memes in there and like wrestling stuff and like a little more accessible for everybody. But it was fun. I did it for a year and I was like, it was a lot of work to put everything together. So this year I was like way too busy, and it was also during COVID, so I wasn't like wrestling that often. When I made it, so I was like, now wrestling's replaced that time.
Yeah. It's definitely a lot of work to put in for YouTube videos and all that editing. So especially with video game stuff. Yeah.
Totally.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jess, you want to go?
Sure. So I know that you had your issues with the system. Do you ever have that in the back of your mind that he might return to the AWF one day to come back after you again?
I mean, never say never, but it seems like he's doing all right. He's got titles for other companies, so I feel like who knows? I wrestled him at Below Zero though, like a couple weeks ago, and he stole victory from me. So I mean, still always knows how to poke me and get back at me. So.
Yeah, that was a Below Zero Wrestling from January 23rd last month. There was a triple threat Petey versus Bobby Brennan versus the System, and yeah, the System got the better of you guys. I guess I don't think he would consider it cheating, but I think we can all say it was a little bit of cheating. So
it was a little feisty.
To win.
He's a crafty one. So
I thought I pulled it off. I hit a double slice bread for the first time, so I was like, I thought that was it. I thought I was gonna pin them both. But.
Yeah. Oh. That was definitely a great show, and that was also a show that Eric Redbeard was at, and that was pretty insane. So.
Ace Austin and Madman Fulton and MDF is awesome.
Yeah, those two. Yeah, probably the best match of the night right there. The tag team too, and I was just excited to see Levi or I always mess. Is it Levi or
Levy?
Levy. Okay.
Yeah.
With Levy and Ace Austin, since they're pretty much same style. Just Levy's a little bit smaller, but yeah, same style, the same high flying style and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
All right. What is the most important aspect of wrestling?
The most important aspect of wrestling?
Yeah.
That's a tough question. I mean, it's something I always wanted to do since I was like in middle school, and I guess it just shows that you can chase your dreams. Like maybe I'm not at WWE or AEW, but I still get to do it every weekend. I get to be creative, and it's a fun creative outlet. And it's a lot of fun to be able to push yourself, do things you never thought you'd be able to do. So, and get to make a lot of fun relationships and help people out along the way too. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah. But yeah, it means a lot to me. It means like the world to me. So besides like family and loved ones and stuff like that, it's like, that's my thing.
Yeah. All right. Jess, you want to go?
Yeah. All right. Who's the better dancer? You or Disco Inferno?
Oh, I mean, come on. Disco's got like, I mean, Disco doesn't do a lot, but what he does very well. So I mean, I don't know. I'm like, the thing is like, unless I'm actually on a dance floor, like in a club, maybe I had a couple of bubblies, you know, whatever. That's what I feel like. That's maybe I'm not the best dancer. Then that's when I feel I'm the best dancer. Like it depends on the day if I'm the good day. I feel like certain days I can do Disco in front of, other days he just sticks to the simple stuff that works. So I mean, I'm gonna call it a draw. I'll call it a draw. It depends on the day of the week.
Yeah.
It's a good way to put it. Yeah. I mean, besides YouTube and wrestling, what do you like to do for fun?
For fun, I mean, working out's kind of fun. Also, just doing maintenance for wrestling, you know, so I stay in good shape. I enjoy that. Playing video games, going to see movies, going out with friends, having a few drinks, stuff like that. So that's fun too, and just seeing family and hang out with friends. So watching football.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Super Bowl was a few days ago. What did you think of that?
I enjoyed it. It was a really good game. I was going for the Bengals, but so happy that Matthew Stafford could win his first Super Bowl after being on the loser Lions for so long.
Yeah. I was watching it a little bit because there was like a Super Bowl party downstairs. I'm like, I guess I'll go. There's free food, so
yeah, you got to get to score the free food when you can, especially in college.
Yeah, definitely. Food is definitely hard. Well, besides the cafeteria and stuff, like money's definitely tight, and it's as much free food as you can. So
amen to that. I know that game.
yeah. And then also before the show, Dwayne the Rock Johnson made an appearance. What did you think of that?
That's pretty cool. He hit like every single one of his like trademarks, like slogans or sayings or catchphrases. So it was cool. It was cool that they had him do that. I mean, he's like larger than life. So
yeah,
cool. I was on the sideline and I was hearing that, and I was like on special teams. I was about to run down the field to make that tackle. I'm like, I'm gonna kill whoever I hit. I'm like, I'm gonna do it for the Rock. Just like Rikishi with the car, I'm gonna do it for the Rock.
Don't want to do it for the Rock.
I'm gonna do it for the Rock. I'm gonna paralyze the guy for the Rock.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, I remember that promo. What else is there? What is the best way to get over in wrestling?
Listen to the crowd.
Yeah,
I think a lot. There's some wrestlers who just want to do their own thing, and they just want to get their favorite moves in, their favorite sequences in. They want to do whatever, but they don't listen to the crowd. That's who you're performing for. It's like live theater. So it's like if people are bored and you're just still doing the same thing that they're bored at, you're not being a very good, not being very good performer. So.
Really. Yeah, I think what was it? A few days ago, I saw something. Brock Lesnar was like something about stop focusing on the high spot and get over with the crowd or something. I think as much as I don't like Brock Lesnar, I think there's definitely a true point, and because the crowd is everything. If the crowd's not into it, then it's going to be a fun event for anybody. So, yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, just interacting with the crowd and making them feel like they're part of the show. Like that's what gets people involved. It gets them hyped up.
Right. Yeah. All right, Jesse.
All right. So, Petey, before your wrestling career winds down, what's one thing that you hope to accomplish before you call it a day?
I would say three attainable ones that I want to do. I want to wrestle at First Ave, First Wrestling. I want to Wrestlepalooza. I want to wrestle in Chicago because all my family, my extended family, lives down there. So it'd be really cool to wrestle in front of them. And then I would say wrestle at Target Center. I've already got put through a table at Target Center, so now I need to be able to wrestle an actual match. So those are my.
We gotta get that match booked with you and Roman at the Target Center.
Yes, that's it. No hold barred. No hold barred dance off.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's do it. Tweet at Vince.
Yeah.
Prince of Party versus the
Tribal Chief. For you.
Exactly.
Book it, Vince. We got Petey versus Roman Reigns.
That's more interesting than Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. We already seen that.
Yeah.
This is something different.
Years of this, and now they're going to do it again at Mania or something. So,
yeah.
I don't know. okay at the beginning, like Roman the underdog getting the chance at the title at WrestleMania 31, and now it's just like, I guess they're facing each other again. So, and I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. My thing is I like both Roman and Brock. I think they both have great aspects to them. They're both dominant. I see what WWE's trying to do, where it's creating two Supermen. It's literally like Superman versus anti-Superman, or like Bizarro Superman. Like the two top guys are fighting each other. So I get that aspect. But it's like I would much rather see a Daniel Bryan storyline, where like someone builds up, fights for adversity, gets to the top, or build new stars. And I think that's one thing WWE struggles with. I think they're doing a lot better job at it now. Maybe they're not stars yet, but you're seeing at the new NXT, they're building, younger guys, or even down at the, Austin Theory, they're putting a lot of stake into. So I like to see that. But yeah, they have guys I feel like they could pull the trigger on Cesaro and he'd be a star.
Right.
So,
yeah.
I wish they would do more stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that is one thing that they should do, and I know it has gotten better with Austin Theory's a good example. I was a little confused by what his character would be, but now it's just like he's the selfie guy, and he just comes out and he just does his thing. He's a good wrestler, but yeah,
kind of good looking cocky douche. I think it's pretty much good.
Yeah. It's good that they're pushing him instead of, I guess, some other guy that's already been pushed a lot, but I know that's kind of everyone, but it's cool that he's kind of in that mix now. So
yeah, and I like on NXT how they bring in AJ Styles and Dolph Ziggler to work with the younger guys too, to really pull out good matches, help them teach them the ropes and stuff like that, and it just freshens up the show too.
Right. Yeah, that was cool to see AJ on NXT. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, it was very cool to see him and Grayson Waller. So yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Who do you ride with to wrestling shows?
Usually DJ Draper, the announcer for AWS. We usually ride together. I've also rode with NDS, Riley and Levy. Rode with Bill a couple times. Yeah, I would say DJ is the most, especially AWS shows.
Yeah. I like his little promos that he does at the beginning of the AWF show. He's like the AWF and all that stuff. Sounds like a very professional. So.
Yeah, I love DJ. I think he's the best at what he does, probably in the Midwest. So.
Yeah. All right, Jesse.
All right, so are we ever gonna see Petey Brown in MAW?
Not right now.
All right. Good way to put it. Yeah.
Never say never. But not right now.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's always a thing, but I know with the first wrestling and WWE thing going on, I think if you're doing first, then kind of have to do first and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's more of a goal of mine to work for first. I worked at MAW in the past, when I started out. I'll give MAW one thing. I did wrestle there in my hometown. The one time I got to wrestle in my hometown, I got to wrestle there with MAW. So all my friends came and packed the place. So that was a lot of fun. So I'll give them that. That was a lot of fun. I appreciate that.
When did you wrestle in MAW?
That was in, I think, 2000. I think it was 2019. Summer 2019 was the last time. I think Cannon Falls, Minnesota, my hometown.
Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, overall, whatever you choose, it's definitely good. And yeah, both are definitely big companies in Minnesota right now. So, yeah. Or I guess, they are in Minnesota. I know MAW travels more, but yeah. Kind of compared to WWE and AEW, there's just the biggest companies that we got in the Midwest area. So, yeah. What is your biggest inspiration for doing YouTube videos?
I mean, I watch YouTube all the time. I feel like I watch YouTube more than I watch TV. So I even have a YouTube Red subscription. I used to watch especially I feel I always loved video editing. I just got into it again during COVID, and I love watching YouTube. So I was like, why don't I create content? I'm a wrestler. I've got funny friends, and we can I feel like I'm semi-creative and kind of do some cool things. And then the whole Madden series, I used to watch Madden series on YouTube where I'd love like to watch like really good Madden creators, like ones like C4. He would like almost make storylines as we play with Madden. He's like, should I cut this guy? Should I not cut this guy? Or should we trade this guy or whatever? And ask the audience stuff. So he make his own storyline. So I really liked watching that. So I was like, hey, why don't I try to do my spin on that? So that's what inspired me to do it.
Yeah. Oh. And then, speaking of like storylines and stuff, I know with YouTube, I know it's a little bit different, but like, what is your most favorite storyline that you've been a part of in wrestling?
That's a good question. I'd probably say like, I really like the stuff I'm doing with the program right now. I think the program's like, I can't think of a better faction in Minnesota right now. I mean, like you have like Stonehenge, who's a big guy who can talk, who's deceptively athletic. You have Kyle Pro, who's super duper underrated. And yeah, especially to know his transformation, where he came from, and all he's accomplished now. And I think he can go toe to toe with anybody. And then Nick Nelson is like one of the best trash talkers, and he like legit is like he can get even the Pope to hate him. So I mean, like he's a very hateable dude. So I mean, like I feel like that I'm having a lot of fun working with them, even though they're all big jerks. But I mean, I'm having a lot of fun there. I had a lot of fun with system. I mean, I feel like the bigger the jerk, the more fun I have, because then it's like more fun when you beat someone who's like a jerk or a douche or whatever kind of word you want to use.
Right. Yeah. That's another thing. Yeah, Nick Nelson's really cool. Yeah, probably I would say he's a main event caliber guy, and he's definitely great at being his character and all that. And remember at the last Below Zero Wrestling show, people were like, there was this one fan that kept saying Triple H wannabe or something because it's kind of the whole Triple H Englishman kind of thing. So I think he's definitely going on that side, but I think he's definitely a great character though.
I don't get this, and I'll give credit to Stonehenge for this one. He thought of it. Nick should have thought of it. I should have thought of it. But Nick's name, he's Nick the Natural Nelson, right? He should be Triple N. Why isn't he Triple N?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I don't know why he doesn't do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Nick watches this. There's a free idea. There you go. Print t-shirts.
Just showing this video. So.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he was also. Yeah, he was in the ladder match for the Below Zero Wrestling Championship. So very cool. You think you're gonna be in for the title one day?
Maybe. Never say never, right? Hope so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely cool that they have a title now. So it's definitely a lot more opens up a lot more opportunities for championship matches, and then hopefully, like you said, never say never for you being champions. So.
Yeah, very cool title. I got to see it in the backstage, and I like Below Zero a lot.
Yeah. Jesse?
Yes, sir. Okay, so this is going to be my last question of the night for Petey. Then we will let him go. Thanks for your time tonight, Petey. We appreciate it. So my last question is, what is your favorite festival to perform in during the summertime?
I got to say Pine Island, right? Is that what you're saying?
I was actually at, I think it was a couple of years ago where you guys did Cheese Fest.
Yeah, Pine Island, right?
Yep. You were I believe you were the TV champion at the time.
Yeah,
that was a good time.
I think my favorite festival though, I love when like First Wrestling runs. Like I know we've run at like Grand Old Days in St. Paul has been a lot of fun. Outside of Uptown, they do like outdoor shows too, and there's like a Uptown Street Festival, so that's a lot of fun too. So I'd probably say one of those. That's a lot of fun. Like I know one that came to mind was Rockfest, which a lot of guys love doing Rockfest. I don't love it. I don't hate it, but it's like it's always dirty, it's always gross, and I don't like to drink and wrestle, so it's like not my thing. But it's kind of cool to see like random bands. Like we were sitting in the ring and Ice Cube, or no, yeah, it was Ice T. No, Ice Cube. He has like a rock band now. I didn't even know. And I was just like, oh, Ice Cube's on stage. I'm like, oh, really? I was like, is there another guy named Ice Cube? Like, no, that's like the Ice Cube. No, it might have been Ice T. No, it was Ice T. So I was like, yo, that's Law and Order's Ice T. On stage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Just one more question. Where can people follow you on social media or just in general?
Yeah, you can follow me on Facebook, Downtown Petey Brown, and spelled Petey. On Instagram, Downtown PT Brown. So that's just the letters PT Brown. That's on Twitter and Instagram. So Downtown Petey Brown. Most importantly, follow me on YouTube so you can see my videos. Really kind of pump that up. Petey Buddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And come to interview this Saturday, Elk River. Huge show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this Saturday, Elk River. Definitely it's a big event. You got Kyle Pro, Eric Cannon, Levy Cruz, Brandon Gore, Arya Davari, and most importantly, Petey Brown. So, yeah, seems like it'll be a very good show, though.
Super excited for it. Should be a lot of fun. And Tommy Kramer, former Minnesota Vikings player, will be there. And Pierce City Bruiser from ROH will be there too.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, thanks for being on the show, Petey. It's definitely cool to have someone of your caliber on the show, a veteran. You're almost 30 now, so you've been in the game for a while. He's getting old.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got those bags underneath my eyes trying to get it. Oh man, get my face cream on.
Yeah. But yeah, it's great to have you on the show, and hope you keep doing your thing. Jesse, if you have any end comments, you can add that in.
Definitely. I will be seeing Petey in St. Charles. What's the date on that again, Petey?
St. Charles is going to be on April 23rd.
All right. Me and Jern will get a hold of you before then and book you on the show again. Then you can come on and talk more about that. So, all right, guys. Have a good night.
Take care, doggies.
Later on. Yep.
Yeah.